This video clip is a reminder of what this course is all about and what we are learning. It all begins with a research question, well, a topical research question and a hypothesis for sure, which come as a pair, a null and the alternative. And this hypothesis has to be tested, has to be verified to see whether or not it is true. Which one is the null or the alternative? And to do that, we've got to apply statistics. Statistics begins with the collection of data. In other words, you obtain the data, and one of the ways is by using a questionnaire. Then, just by simply collecting the data, that's not sufficient enough to go back to the hypothesis, to test the hypothesis, because the data will be disorganized. So it has to be organized, it has to be presented, made presentable using tables. And actually, if you combine the two, coming to think of it, presentable, make the data presentable, present it using tables, yes? Now, when this is done, yet still you may not, that might not be sufficient to verify the hypothesis. So then you've got to do something else with the data, represent it. In other words, present it again using diagrams now. And yet still that might still not be sufficient to verify the hypothesis. So then you've got to continue with some numerical analysis, which is the calculation of descriptive measures called statistics or parameters. These are numbers to describe the data set. And this should be sufficient now to make a decision either to reject or not to reject the null hypothesis, and then to conclude if the null hypothesis is rejected, the alternative will be the conclusion. And if the null hypothesis is not rejected, then the null itself is the conclusion. So that's basically, in a nutshell, we are here to learn to do.